Hey everyone, welcome back to the ExamRevision YouTube channel. My name is Ellen and today we're going to be talking about the ultimate back to school guide. I think majority of you have started back to school already. It's probably been your first couple of days, maybe even a week. So I just want to give you my top tips for back to school, some things that are so important, especially for 5th years, 6th years, 3rd years, and just how to get your life in check before you start getting stressed and you start getting overwhelmed. These are all the most important things you need to do. The first thing I want to talk about is getting organized early. This means getting all of your school supplies in check and having all of your folders so that you can organize your notes accordingly. If you don't start this from the beginning, you are just going to be stressed because very soon those notes are going to start piling up very quickly, and if you don't have somewhere to organize them and put them away, you're just going to be overwhelmed. It also helps making you feel really productive when every day after school you can come home and put your notes away in their designated folders and you have all of your school supplies, your calculators, etc. I would also recommend organizing your desk. There really shouldn't be a lot going on your physical desk. If you're not using a desk or you share a room, you need to be figuring out where your study space is going to be, because moving around different study spaces the entire time is really not good. It doesn't help you focus. You need to have an area that you know when you sit down there, you're studying, you're focused, and that's that. If you're moving from table to table, different rooms in your house, it's not going to help you feel motivated or help you be productive. You should really have a designated spot for studying, even if this does mean going to after school study or going to the library after school or on the weekends. But if you are using a desk at home, make sure that it is cleared down. There really does not need to be a lot going on that desk. You need to have a lot of space. You shouldn't have little knickknacks and little things around. It will just distract you, and you want to have room to open all of your books and all of your textbooks and copies and God knows what. So clean down your area and have it nice and ready for your study sessions. If having your phone around while you're studying is a problem, you can use an egg timer to time your study sessions or realize when you need to take a break. For me, I personally loved using the app Forest. You can basically plant a tree for a certain amount of time. It could be 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, and that means that you cannot log out of that app. And it's really satisfying because you start to build a forest with all of these trees. And if you do go out of the app, you have a dead tree in your forest, which sounds stupid, but it really does work. And I still use it to this day in my 4th year of college. Best app ever. The next thing I want to talk about is building good habits very early on. Even if you've just started 5th year, you really need to start revising now, even if it's for 30 minutes every evening. I know you probably haven't covered a lot, you've really only started school, but you got to build those good habits that you're going to come home, you do your homework, and then you maybe revise for 30 minutes. Because if you don't start studying now, you're going to end up cramming when it comes to your midterm exams, your Christmas exams, and it's going to cause so much unnecessary stress. Also, cramming, nothing will stay in your head. So if you're in 5th year and you're planning on just cramming for your Christmas exams, you realistically need to memorize that information for next June. So I definitely would start just revising 30 minutes a day, helping it to start moving into your brain and staying there for the next 2 years. I'm not telling you to go home and study for 3 hours if you're in 5th year. You probably have not covered a whole lot, but there is no harm doing your homework and doing it like 30 minutes of revision afterwards. It will just help you get into good habits for the coming year. Including in this is trying out different study methods. It is only the start of the year, so whether you're in 3rd year or 5th year, if you're in 6th year, you probably already know what works for you. But if not, it's only the start of the year. You have time to figure out what works for you. You can try out different things like active recall, blurting, the Pomodoro technique. Writing notes was like the best study method for me because writing that information down was just helping everything going into my brain. This does not work for everybody, so try it out. But you have time and you have a little bit of wiggle room to test some different things and see what is the best thing for you, because we're all different. The next thing I want to talk about is creating a study plan. Now next week I am going to be making a more detailed video on this and how I made my personal study plan. But I would start with just a daily study plan, what you want to study at the end of the day, how long you want to study it for. I definitely wouldn't recommend using like actual times, like okay, at 6 o'clock I'm going to start studying Irish, because things happen. You might end up having your dinner, it might mess you up, and then it's just going to make you feel demotivated if you didn't start 6 o'clock on the dot. I would just use duration. Say you want to study 30 minutes of Irish tonight or 30 minutes of English. I would definitely only start with a daily planner at this point because you're really only starting into the school year. Everything's still moving. You're only starting new classes. In the coming weeks, if you're in 5th year, you will quickly realize what are your weakest subjects, and then you can adjust your timetable accordingly. While on this point, I also want to talk about definitely setting some realistic goals for maybe your midterm exams, your Christmas exams. I know you've only just started back school, but you do not want to be in this relaxed mindset for too long. or else you're gonna feel behind, you're gonna feel disorganized. So I would definitely recommend setting yourself some goals. If you're in 6th year, you kind of know how your subjects are going. Set some goals for how you want to do in your midterms, in your Christmas exams, and be realistic. If you've never achieved a H1 in maths before, don't say by Christmas or by October time that you want to achieve a H1 in your exam. It's not realistic, you're just gonna end up upsetting yourself, but it definitely is important to set yourself a goal so you have something to work towards. Another super important point I want to talk about is asking questions early on. This is still really under the umbrella of creating good habits. If you're in like 3rd year or 5th year or even 6th year and you have a new teacher and you're scared to ask questions, you are gonna put yourself so behind. I'm gonna be honest with you, at the end of each course, when you come to the end of 6th year, so many topics in every subject start to link together. And if you still don't understand that one topic you learned at the very start of 5th year, it is really going to disrupt everything else and it's gonna cause a domino effect on things you don't understand. Please just start asking questions early. It's not scary, it's not embarrassing. At the end of the day, these are leading up to the exams that get you into whatever course you want to do and whatever you want to do with the rest of your life. So just ask the questions. I promise you that the teacher wants you to ask questions. They want to help you understand. If you're really struggling with a certain subject, I would really recommend checking out the ExamRevision courses. They're absolutely amazing and they will really help give you some confidence in your weaker subjects. There's notes, video lessons, PowerPoints, quizzes. It is basically like having a teacher pretty much online that you can use at any point in time. You can watch these video lessons on a certain topic over and over again until you understand it, and you can quiz yourself on the topic. You can even print off the notes and use them and put them into your folders. I would highly recommend them and I will link them down below. We even know a girl who outside of school, she did an 8th subject and she purely used ExamRevision for this 8th subject. She did not do any extra classes, she didn't have a grinds teacher, and she got a H1 in that subject by purely using ExamRevision and teaching herself. That is how amazing these courses are. The last thing I want to talk about is staying motivated. Sounds stupid, but we all gotta talk about it. If you are in 5th year, I would definitely recommend now start researching into courses that you might wanna do. It gets you kind of excited, it gets you kind of motivated to study and try and get those points for that certain course. It gives you a reason behind all of this studying. I'm not saying you need to go figure out what you wanna do with the rest of your life because you still have 2 years to go, but honestly, I think personally it really helps having a goal to work towards, having a course that I would be genuinely interested in doing and trying to study hard to get the points for that course. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video and I gave you some tips and tricks for going back to school and everything you might need to know. And I will talk to you all very soon. Bye!